Time now for Sid Sixero. This is where I get 60 seconds to talk about anything, but I'm going a cappella. Going to hit on a couple things today. Let's start with football. I grew up watching some amazing wide receivers and all my days watching pro football. Jerry Rice, Michael Irvin, Randy Moss, some of the greats. But what I saw this season from Kupp of the Rams was rare. He had nearly 2,000 yards from scrimmage this season. No wide receiver in NFL history, not Rice, not Irvin, not Moss, can say that. So it was fitting that last night Kupp managed the biggest play of the evening, basically. With around 90 seconds to go in the Super Bowl, he hauled in this pass from Matthew Stafford for what turned out to be the game-winning score. His second touchdown of the night. He was also named Super Bowl MVP. His cup runneth over, so to speak. Few people saw this story coming. It was a third-round pick out of Eastern Washington. Not exactly a hotbed of football talent, but Kupp is the real deal. And now, a champion. Interesting game last night. Let's do some basketball now. The Toronto Raptors are coming off an eventful couple of weeks. They put together one of the best winning streaks the NBA's seen in years. For the record, that 8-game winning streak ended Saturday against Denver. They made a decent pickup at the trade deadline, and Fred VanVleet is heading to the All-Star game. But when team president Masai Ujiri spoke to the media this past Friday, he didn't begin his availability by talking about any of that. Instead, he wanted to talk about what he's really been working on: getting fans back into Scotiabank Arena.
You struggle just with, on the overall, to me, the feel. This game is all about playing, winning, human interaction, and it's the biggest thing that I feel, sometimes lost.
Interesting words from Masai Ujiri. Masai went on to say and acknowledge that other businesses have had it worse than his, but he's got to look after his own business. So we'll see what the Ford government says on that front in terms of fans back into Scotiabank Arena at some point this week. We're expecting an announcement. Finally, to golf. I know it's weird to talk golf on a weekend filled with Olympics, Super Bowl, hockey, basketball, huge UFC card on Saturday. But it's not every day you see a hole-in-one at the Waste Management Phoenix Open in Scottsdale. 16th hole. For people who haven't seen this, stadium seating all around the hole. Here's what Sam Ryder did Saturday. Pay attention to the flying beer.
We mean it. Take one more look at this. Sam Ryder, 124 yards. We just talked about how going at it is so tough. But it is worth the reward right here. Bam! Cocktails. Sam Ryder has a very expensive ball tab ahead of him. 16th hole. Take a look at that. You will never see anything else like this.
It's a lot of beer. I don't know what they're charging for beer in Phoenix, which apparently isn't that much. Believe it or not, the next day, yesterday, there was another hole-in-one, same hole, and more beer.
You come here, you try to be one of the legends. Sam Ryder is now a legend here at the Coliseum on 16 at the WM Phoenix Open.
This has to be a bucket list thing, right? What would you like to accomplish on the PGA Tour? A hole-in-one on Saturday?
I mean, yeah, this is as good as it gets.
Oh, here we go.
That was actually video from Saturday, but believe me, yesterday's video was basically the same thing. A guy named Carlos Ortiz had a hole-in-one, a lot of beer. There has never been a more aptly named golf tournament than the Waste Management Phoenix Open because of all the people wasted who can't manage their wasting. We're going to take a break. More BT. Thanks, Danielle. After this, Super Bowl. What'd you think? Halftime? The game? The halftime is all anyone's talking about. The game was okay, but the halftime show was spectacular. What'd you think of it? Let us know. 1-866-267-3797. Feedback at breakfasttelevision.ca.